Kenyans' hope for reduced PAYE could soon be a reality as the government announced plans to effect the policy through the Finance Bill of 2026-2027. Last year, John Mbadi, that is the Treasury CS, announced that the government was working on a plan to reduce PAYE, noticing that one of the pain points for many employed Kenyans is the amount of tax they pay through the Pay As You Earn tax. Mbadi noted that reducing PAYE was one of his ideas on improving the economy by increasing the take-home salaries for employed Kenyans. However, in June 2025, the policy was postponed after the CS noted that the government was not in a position to implement the new policy in light of the difficult fiscal environment that the government was operating on. Now, the National Assembly's Finance Committee has announced that as it is working on the Finance Bill of 2026, one of the things they are looking at is reducing PAYE, noticing that this is in line with the Treasury CS commitment, but is also in line with the cry of many Kenyans who have complained of reduced take-home salaries, even with the high cost of living. You'll notice the take-home salaries for employed Kenyans has reduced in the last 2 years in light of statutory deduction changes. For example, there is the amount of money paid for social health insurance, which is SHA. There is the housing levy. There is the increased pay for NSSF, among other changes that have happened, including increase in pay for people who earn over 500,000. At the moment, if you're employed, you do not pay any taxes on the first 24,000 you make. But according to the Finance Committee of Parliament, this is a little amount which should be increased, and this will have an impact on everyone because these bans are prorated. So on the first 24,000, you do not pay any taxes. That's why you get a relief of 2,400. These are the tax bands that you pay currently in Kenya. So on the first 24,000, you pay 10%, 2,400, but you also get an equivalent of that taxable relief. Everyone gets that tax relief of 2,400. If the government effects the policy of increasing the tax-free band, this will be in the form of increasing that amount maybe from 24,000 to a different figure, which they have not stated. If your salary is more than 24,000, you will pay 25% up to about 8,333. Then if there is more on top of that, that is up to 467,667, you pay a tax rate of 30%. Now on the higher income earners, that is someone who earns over 500,000 shillings, you will pay a pay rate of that 2.5%. And anyone who has an income of more than 800,000, on this amount, they will pay 35%. 35% is one of the highest rates, which almost compares with some of the developed nations, which has been also targeted for reduction according to the debate in Parliament. Money 254 has partnered with Lua, an AI assistant that can help you access news updates such as these ones, but it can also help you with other routine tasks. It can help you plan your meetings, get reminders. It can help you with personal finance budgeting. It can generate images and even help with your kids' homework, among other routine tasks. Click on the link in bio and chat to Lua today.